Hello, another quick unboxing. This time it's for the Gigabyte Aorus B560I Pro AX gaming motherboard. This is an LGA 1200 model. There's the spec details there. So it's socket 1200. Yeah. There's a view of the back of the box, so you can get a look. It's quite a nice sort of plastic sort of sealed box. It's got a nice coating on it. It's quite a nice sort of retail product. And let's get it open and have a look, see what you get with it. There's the board itself, which we'll look at in a bit. I'll just put that out of the way. That's a bit of plastic, well, a bit of foam with a bit of cardboard attached to it. There's an aerial for the Wi-Fi. There's a couple of M.2 screws, multilingual installation guide. I'll just have a quick look. It's a general Gigabyte one. It isn't particularly related to the motherboard itself, because you can see by the pictures that's not the same motherboard, because this is one of the little tiny motherboards. There's a connector there which looks like a fan connector. It's got a little tiny connector at that end and a standard one at that end, so it's like a little fan adapter. That is an RGB cable, a couple of SATA, manual. It's quite a thin manual, but it is all in English. That's that. There's a driver's DVD. Looks like it's got Norton on there as well. Another fan adapter there, look, so that they could put a small socket on the motherboard, and that's a M.2 Riser Screw as well. And then there's, what's this here? That's in French. So it's a little installation manual in French, and that's the box empty. So let's just check out the motherboard itself. It's a very tiny little motherboard, so I'm just going to open the back of it up there. It's got a bit of tape holding it on. And that's the motherboard there. And there's the back plate. Let's look at that. There's display port, HDMI, USB 3.2 and 3.2 type C, so you can see there, USB 3.2 there as well. LAN, that's where you connect your Wi-Fi, and the usual inputs and outputs. There's underneath that there, that's where the M.2 goes, and there's two sockets there for your RAM, so it is very small. Just to give it a sense of proportion, that's my Leatherman. But while I'm at it, this might be more useful. I'll just pull out a standard ATX motherboard. It's going to be easier, I think, if I grab this one. So just bear with me a second. I probably should have thought about doing this before I started doing the unboxing. But anyway, hopefully you'll stick with me for a bit. And I'll just go into this box here, which you can't see at the moment. And I'll just bring this up to the table. And you can see the difference in size. This is a Crosshair Hero. So you can see it's quite a lot smaller. So obviously, not only is it the same sort of size with the processor, but it's not like it's a fraction of the size. Everything's been shrunk in to make a really tiny motherboard, really very small. So you can see in comparison to the Hero, it's absolutely minuscule. So you can make a very compact system with there. And if you look closely in there, you can see there's the Wi-Fi card as well. So it is a bit of a special little motherboard. So I'll just get rid of this, put that back, and then we'll just finish off. So there's the little two connectors there, look. I don't know how well you can see them, but there's two connectors that the fans go in. So these little adapters here go on there. So they didn't need to put a full size. I mean, some of the sockets need to be full size. Obviously the ATX power socket and the processor power need to be the standard size. SATA is the standard size, USB 3.2 is the standard size, and there's a Type C on there as well for the newer generation USB. The PCI Express obviously needs to be a standard slot. That's armoured, it's got metal on it, and the RAM needs to be the same slot. The processor needs to be the same slot, and the sort of space around that needs to be the same so that things can fit in. But that's a lot of things that are the same. But where they've shrunk everything in, they've been a bit sneaky by making, obviously, the fan sockets need to be smaller. That's the CPU one there as well. So they've miniaturized it as much as they can, and there's a very nice backplate on there as well, which is kind of funky. So yeah, that's a very nice little tiny motherboard. Any questions, stick them in the comments. If you've thought this video was useful, then you can buy me a coffee. That's very kind of you. Liking and subscribing, appreciated obviously. And as ever, thanks for watching.